What's up, fellow YouTubers? We're chilling like an old school rockstar villain. Here with a SJW rant. What? Is it going to be for them or against them? Eh, more or less neutral, I guess. I want to give you some things to think about. Now, for starters, what the hell is an SJW? That's a social justice warrior. These are people who go on Twitter and YouTube and all over social media, Instagram and Facebook, and bitch about microaggressions and, you know, the injustices of our society. I would consider myself a bit of a social justice warrior. I've bitched about double standards to a point where people are sick of hearing it. Gender based double standards. I've bitched about that as an issue to a point where people are probably sick of hearing it. But when we talk about social justice warriors, the thing we have to realize is there are quite literally four levels of social justice warrior. There's the don't give a shits, people who just don't care. Then there are people who do care, but they're not too far to the left, they're not too far to the right on the issues. They're just, they have a level head about the situation. Then you got the people who are a bit crazier in their SJW beliefs, but they're still somewhat level headed. And then you got batshit crazy. The extreme on the other end, from don't give a shit to just batshit crazy. Yeah. Anyone who's batshit crazy to somewhat crazy with their SJW beliefs, what would be a rough example? And do not take offense to what I say. This is merely meant to, of course, saying don't take offense. That just offended so many people because I farted before saying it. Oh. It smells like Asperger's. No, but the people who were overly crazy with their SJW beliefs, or the people who were just slightly above the normal rate, if you see a Thanksgiving or Christmas commercial featuring KFC and different races of families eating their chicken, here's a family of Asians eating KFC's chicken. Here's a white family eating their chicken. And then here's a black family eating the chicken. And then, of course, these SJW warriors would see this commercial and be like, you can't put black people in a KFC commercial, that's racist. Really? Because if you didn't feature and that's the problem with it, if you didn't feature them in the commercial, it would also be called racist. Like, that's the problem with our society, and it gives me a fucking headache. Like, it makes the racial situation worse than it needs to be, for one. Like, what if you see a Home Depot commercial and some white dude's coming in to buy some tools and there's a Mexican helping him find what he needs? People would say that's racist. Like, why? Because the Mexican works hard at their job, because black people, just like Asians, just like white people, love chicken. I mean, if you watch JP and Julia's adventures in Thailand, where they're in Bangkok, JP's like, how about that? We got KFC up in here. You know. And he literally to quote that video, he says, fried chicken's a universally loved thing. Okay, so featuring black people in a KFC commercial isn't racist because everybody loves KFC. Or Popeyes, Long John Silver's, etc., Church's chicken, whatever chicken you're rocking with. The point being is people love fried chicken. That's how it is. But when I see a laundry commercial featuring a woman doing laundry for her kids, some part of me goes, yeah, but if that's the whole commercial, really? That was kind of sexist, just saying, because dads do laundries for their kids. Wait, how is the KFC bit not racist, but the laundry bit is sexist? I'm confused. Let me explain something to you. Everybody does laundry. Everybody does laundry. Men, women, and children to a certain age are taught to do laundry as well. So this stereotype, this typical 1950s blah blah blah, it's ridiculous. If you've seen a commercial of a couple doing laundry for their kids, maybe he's putting them in the wash and she's folding them, and they take turns doing it. That's not a dirty. No, but they take turns folding and washing the clothes throughout the commercial. That's a more fair representation. But going back to the KFC bit, I'm just like, dude, a lot of people will opt to just buy a bunch of fast food for their holiday meal because it's cheaper and they don't gotta make a humongous mess in their kitchen. I get that. You don't gotta cook anything, you don't gotta wash any damn dishes, you don't gotta make a humongous mess in your kitchen, spend a whole goddamn day cooking just for one meal. Yeah. That's exactly my point. That is a universally felt thing. That's why the KFC bit isn't racist. Because there are various types of people out there who are just like, I don't got time to cook. I don't got time to make a humongous mess. Spend all day cooking just to spend the next 4 hours picking it up after everyone's done. You know, there are some people who'd rather eat a bunch of KFC on Thanksgiving, anyways, because it's cheaper and they're not gonna make a humongous fucking mess cleaning it, cooking it, etc. Just pick it up and go, pick it up and go, pick it up and go. You know, which there's nothing wrong with that. The important thing is you're eating dinner with the people you care about. That's the whole point of those commercials. It's not about what color your skin is or if it's racist or sexist on the commercials. As far as the KFC thing goes, it's about the holidays and spending time with your family and your friends, and that's the whole message behind those KFC commercials. Well, we've all seen them too. Some caroliners show up singing KFC's Christmas jingles or whatever. Yeah. And that's the thing of it is, has our society gotten so politically correct that it's almost as bad as being underly politically correct? Having a single mom doing laundry in a commercial and saying how sexist that is because women do other things too, that's fair. But calling a KFC commercial racist because there's a black person in it eating it, that's a stretch. And the reason why it's a stretch is because everybody loves chicken. So how is it racist? For one. And two, everyone does laundry. So when you see this unfair 1% of, and the fact that we even let commercials offend us in the first place. It's just like it's an ad for TV targeted to a certain audience. Case in point, we have Sprite's new SJW ad doing more with the movement and less on promoting their soda pop, and I'm kind of like, Instead of trying to appeal to the SJW movement, how about you just sell your product? Make people go, well, now I'm thirsty for a Sprite. Damn it. Craving that crisp lemon lime taste to lay waste to my thirst as it bursts from the bottle and slides down my throat and into my stomach. Quenching my thirst real quick. Drinking a Sprite to feel alright. Something like that. Why is it gotta be, we gotta appeal to a whole movement to sell our product? It's like, why is it, YouTube, that we have to appeal to a whole movement to sell a product? Why not just focus on selling a product instead of trying to sell to a movement? That's the problem with most of the advertisement anymore. They're trying to sell to a movement. They're not trying to sell their product. They're not trying to sell their product. They're selling to a movement, which singles out everyone else. Which, if you stop and think about that for a second, you're trying to sell to a single individual group of SJWs to make your brand look woke, modern, and relevant. You're selling your product to a group to seem more modern, woke, and relevant. Yet you're also singling out everybody else by doing it who is not a part of that movement. Which is the problem with this so-called political correctness and SJW movement, is it gets to a point where even being too PC is annoying, and you're still going to single out somebody. You cannot include everybody. You can try, but there's always going to be someone who's going to microly aggressively bitch about how unfair it is that they have it. You know. So you can try to include everybody in your little movement, but you can't. You just can't, Because as soon as a straight male says, "Where's my movement?" everyone else tells him to shut the fuck up. He doesn't know how it is to be discriminated against, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. But telling someone and harassing them like that, is that not a form of discrimination? Although be it a small form, yes, but telling someone they don't get to bitch because they don't know how it is. Well, men do get persecuted for liking pussy. All you men want is pussy. All you men are da-da-da-da. All you men are the same. So, yeah, I think, we don't get discriminated as badly as some, but that's still a fair point. Look, I don't give a shit who you are, dude. If the person you're with is old enough and it's consensual, cool. No judgment here, man. Why should adults get persecuted for consenting relationships with other adults? To me it just seems stupid. But what the fuck do I know? But the problem with this Me Too movement is that both sides are right. To some degree. And both sides are also wrong to some degree. You know, which basically means, okay, there are sides where people have had it much worse, and we can't forget those people who have had to go through so much to fight for rights and equality. But at the same time, we can't persecute people in the future because people in the past got treated a certain way. Persecuting people in the near distant present to future because people in the past got treated a certain way, that doesn't end the cycle, man. So if women want to treat men like assholes and be sexist towards men because women back in the day got treated like crap by men, it doesn't end the cycle. It's just going to get worse with each generation. And that's something to think about, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the thing of it. Women are bitching about how women got treated back in the day and how women continue to get treated. You bitch about how you get treated, so you treat the opposite sex the way you get treated. And you think to yourself, you're justified in that because, you know, and the reason why you're justified in it is because society doesn't discriminate against sexism towards men. It doesn't. Society encourages sexism towards men. And the only reason they do that is so that when it happens to women, it keeps the argument one sided and it keeps women in the victimized bullshit agenda that we have in our society. It's the fucking truth, YouTube. No, for our society, it's just too convenient to leave women in that position in society where. So while some women may get off on the fact that they can be a piece of shit, cunt, asshole, slag, slut to the first man they see, and he can't do shit right back except tell her to go fuck off. He can't do shit right back to her except tell her to go fuck off. She can beat the shit out of him, and as soon as he goes to raise a hand to defend himself, you monster. Why are you hitting women, you piece of shit? If nobody saw her hit him first, then who are they going to believe? 9 times out of 10. They're going to believe her. All she has to do is play the damsel in distress, and boom. She gets what she wants. She got to kick his ass and humiliate him at the same time. She wins. Fuck. So, yeah. Well, women may have that privilege in our society. Keep in mind that men have privilege that women would like to have. This is one of the many things that the genders share in common. Is both women and men have privilege over each other that the other one wants. So if it's not okay to be a sexist pig and be a woman hater, then it shouldn't be okay. It should not be okay to be a sexist cunt and hate men. Be sexist towards men. That shouldn't be okay either. The women want gender equality. Alright. If women want gender equality, then either women get treated the same as men when it comes to rape or domestic abuse, or men get treated the same as women when it comes to domestic abuse. Because there's something that I guarantee you women would fucking hate. You get your ass kicked by the opposite sex, nobody comes to your defense, they just point and laugh and call you names. It's seen as a humiliation. You know, and I'm like, you know what? Violence portrayed against other people should not be funny, period. Unless you're in a movie and it's slapstick comedy like, what the fuck are their names? Three Stooges, yeah. That's different, you know. Some great decider says, okay, this gender will have to put up with this shit and that shit, which will consequently affect the other gender, but that gender over here is going to put up with some shit that'll do the same thing to some degree for them, but then affect the genders over here. Ugh. And at some point, you two, I'm just like, why is the world full of stupid people and assholes? Just why? Why? Why, YouTube? Why? Thank you for watching my rant. And, you know what? Fuck racism, fuck sexism, fuck this microaggressional snowflake bullshit. I don't see any snow on the ground, knock on wood, but I see plenty of it in people. The snowflake generation. What you smoking on? Oh, it's a vapor pen. It's the newest thing. Really? What flavor is it? Tobacco flavored? Does it have any nicotine? No, it's got like 1% nicotine, just a little bit. I'm trying to quit though. It's so hard. You're such a pussy. Vaping in the boys' room doesn't have that same ring, does it? Teacher thought it was my hard drive. But I charged it in class without her knowing. Took it off the charger, put it in my pocket. Took a trip to the bathroom and the principal came and said, why does this smell like cotton candy? Vaping in the boys' room. And you know what's funny about that, YouTube, is vaping is getting treated just like cigarettes now. You have to be 18 or 21 or older to buy it now. Ugh. I don't think the tobacco age should be 21. I think the tobacco age should stay 18. Just because if you're old enough to die for your country, you should be old enough to smoke a freaking cigarette. And if you don't want kids to smoke, well then educate them instead of picking on the smokers. But no one cares about smokers' rights because it's a disgusting habit and you choose to do it, so. Okay, says the person that's stuffing their ass with 4 Big Macs, sitting on their fat ass, sipping a glass of wine like they're all high and mighty, sitting there like, oh, well, I don't drink, but I have 1 glass of wine every now and then. Fuck you. Hypocrite son of a bitch. Everyone does stuff to relieve stress. You're just gonna end the video and you kept going, what is this? Anyways, tubes, thank you for watching. the video, and I'll catch you cool cobras later.